Well, most of us head for the vending machine when a snack attack hits, right? Right?
I think so.
But in schools across Metro Atlanta, snack machines are getting a makeover.
That's right. Under new federal guidelines, schools have to rethink what they're feeding students. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here to explain these changes. This could be good for these students.
It could be good, and it's going to be wide-reaching, Grevier and Buck, because this is going to affect schools all over the country. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has issued new food standards as part of a policy called All Foods Sold in Schools, and it applies to just that, foods that are served on campus. So we're talking about the cafeteria, the vending machines, school stores, on-campus fundraisers. And we checked in with Rockdale County, where vending machines are quickly getting a makeover. Brett Shira is the snack machine guy here at Heritage High School.
Last year we would have had anywhere from Skittles, Honey Buns, Texas, our biggest sellers, to just normal chips, Lay's, and Hers kind of brand chips.
But the snacks Brett stocks are changing big time.
Roughly, I would say 95%. I mean, it's pretty much a complete overhaul.
Under new USDA regulations, school vending machine snacks have to be 200 calories or less, have less than 20 grams of sugar, and less than 230 milligrams of sodium.
The Pop-Tarts and the Rice Krispies are whole grain, and we've actually tried them. They taste pretty much exactly the same. There's only one Pop-Tart compared to two.
They're not going to see probably some of the things that they have really enjoyed, lots of candy and bigger portions of things.
And Peggy Lawrence, Director of School Nutrition for Rockdale County Schools, knows not everyone is going to like these changes.
I'm sure there will be some complaints. You know, food is important to folks. Students are no exception to that. Food is comfort.
And it's not just the snack machines and the cafeteria getting an overhaul. School clubs like the Future Business Leaders of America will have to rethink their fundraising too.
We sold mainly Krispy Kreme donuts, was our largest fundraiser.
Margie Talevsky's club can still sell donuts, just not on campus and not to students, and that could cost them hundreds of dollars.
It worries me that we won't make the amount of money that we have in the past, and we won't be able to provide those opportunities that we have for students.
So it's going to require a change in their palates and really them developing a sense of, you know, what is healthy for them, and that is the whole point of this, is really the health of our students.
And these new nutritional requirements do not affect after-school or off-campus food fundraisers like the Booster Club sales at your football games, but they will definitely limit the amount of junk food sold at schools, and the rules will kick in at midnight and then stay in effect until 30 minutes after the school bell rings at the end of the day. So Ron and Grevier really going to be cracking down on that time period, what kind of foods kids are eating.
Well, you know, I guess the big question is going to be, will the students buy into this new program?
I asked that of Peggy Lawrence, and she said in the past when Rockdale County has made these changes, they've done it kind of under the radar. So they switched from, say, full Coke to zero-calorie Coke. The kids still ate it. The kids still drank it. So when they've made the changes in the past before, it's worked.
You know, a lot of elementary schools have cracked down on the cupcakes and the candy and the birthday party treats. Are those things welcome anymore, or how will they be affected?
I think you're going to need to check with your child's school if you have an elementary school age, but many of these schools are now shying away from bringing in the sweets for parties, and they're telling parents to bring alternatives, and so we may have to get a little bit creative about what kind of foods we're bringing into the classroom as parents.
You know, the woman that was in your story talked about how, what are we going to do in terms of raising money for our club? So what will they do? What's their alternative?
I think that they are definitely going to have to get creative during the day and find something other than the kind of foods that kids love, you know, the junky foods to sell. They can still do those sales after school, not on campus, though. So they're just going to have to think up a new way of doing this. And hopefully they won't lose that money, because that money benefits the kids in the clubs.
Yeah. I like it, actually. I think as a mother, it's a great idea.
A broccoli sale, perhaps.
That doesn't sound quite as appealing as a potato chip sale, Buck Lanford. Thank you, Beth.
7:39.